You can start off by introducing yourself.
Hi, my name is Marisa Zamora. I was born here in McAllen, Texas, raised here in the Valley. I am married and have 3 kids.
Okay, so let's start off with how old were you when the attacks took place?
I was 26 years of age.
Where and what were you doing at the time?
I was in my house. I was starting to do my breakfast for my husband and my daughter.
How did you find out about the attacks?
My mother had called me and told me to turn on the TV to see what's going on New York, that we were being attacked.
When did you find out or perhaps realize it was a terrorist attack and not a regular attack?
When I saw the 2 airplanes crash into the Twin Towers, and then I later found out that there were 2 airplanes being hijacked.
During that day or that day that you were learning about the attacks, seeing the attack, what emotions and thoughts were going through your head?
I got so scared and sad at the same time, seeing all the lives being taken by those people that didn't have no feelings towards American people.
Okay. Were you afraid for the safety of your family, even though it was all the way over there in New York?
Yes, I was afraid for myself and my family and friends, because you never know what if they will put a bomb here in the Valley.
Okay. What is your most vivid memory of that day?
Seeing the airplane crash into the Twin Towers.
And why would you consider that the most vivid part of the day?
Because that's when you see the Twin Towers collapsing, and there was a lot of people working in those towers.
So, do you know someone who was personally impacted in the attacks?
No, I don't know. I didn't know nobody personally, but I did feel the pain because I'm an American and they were Americans too.
Do you know, how did the nation react to the attacks?
They reacted very fast and with a lot of tactics and safety procedures on airports and on airplanes, and people also entering into the United States.
How did the government react to the attacks?
They act with a lot of discretion and with a lot of tactics to stop the persons responsible for the attack.
Okay. Do you agree with the decision to invade Afghanistan after 9/11?
Yes, I do. I do agree, because they're doing everything possible to stop terrorism.
Do you also agree with the invasion of Iraq?
Yes, I do, because they stopped the attacks all being towards America.
Okay. Do you believe the government has done enough to keep us safe from terrorism today?
The government has done everything possible to keep America safe, but we can never be too cautious, because other countries have other ways of thinking and handling terrorism.
How has 9/11 changed you?
It changed me by the way families and people can never trust even a neighbor. They say that they're Americans and probably they're not Americans, and they are trying to attack America.
How did the 9/11 attacks change our country and the world?
It has changed entirely because we are more selective on what countries we interact with.